Om Shanti. Today's Avyakt Murli. Baba says the need of the present time is for you to create an atmosphere of an attitude of unlimited disinterest. Today, Baba, the ocean of love, is seeing his loving children who are merged in love. This godly love is not attained by anyone except you, children. All of you have this special attainment. All of you, children, have attainment. But the first stage is simply to have attainment. And the second stage is to be observed in the experience of the attainment. The first aspect is that all of you say with the intoxication of having attained something that you have received the Father's love. You have found the Father, that is, you have received love. The sound that murs from everyone's lips in My Baba. Everyone has the first stage of attainment, but it is number wise in being constantly lost in that experience. Those who remain absorbed in godly love cannot be sparkled separated from this love. The sparkle, intoxication, and rays of experience of souls who are absorbed in godly love are so powerful that let alone someone coming close to them. They don't even have the courage to raise their eyes to look at them. Even from a distance, if you constantly have this experience, you would not have to make any type of effort. At present, you have to battle to try and have yoga. You sit for yoga, but because you are not absorbed in that experience, there is sometimes yoga and there is sometimes a battle. I belong to the Father. You have to bring this into your awareness again and again. It is because you have forgotten it that you have to bring it into your awareness again and again. So, the battle between yes and no, or between remembering and forgetting, those not allow you to experience the stage of being absorbed in love. So at the present time, your children have to battle and make effort. There are a lot of battles between the wasteful and the powerful. In some children, the sanskar of seeing waste has become their natural nature. Some have developed such a natural nature of listening to and speaking or thinking about wasteful things that they do not even realize that they are doing it. Even if someone gives them signal, because their sense is that of Maya, they consider themselves to be very sensible. Either their sense is Maya's, or they develop carelessness. This happens all the time. This continuous all the time. Maya's sense makes them consider themselves to be right, when even when they are wrong. So, because it is Maya's sense, they would think that there is no one else who is as knowledgeable as yogi or as much of a server as themselves. Why? Because at that time, the shadow of Maya influences their minds and intellects in such a way that they are not able to decide anything accurately. The sense of being Mayavi yogis under the influence of Maya, and Mayavi Gyanis having knowledge influenced by Maya, makes them move away from godly sense. In fact, even Maya's sense of understanding is no less. Those who have yoga with Maya are also unshakable and constant yogis. Therefore, they are not able to understand the difference. All of you know the intoxication of the words spoken at that time. Do you not? It is such great intoxication. This is why Bab Dada constantly tells you children to remain immersed in the ocean of the experience of attainment. To merge in the ocean means first to be an embodiment of all unlimited attainments, the same as an ocean, and then to come into action. The easy meaning of having a correct attitude of disinterest is, even whilst coming into connection with souls, whilst using facilities, or whilst receiving the fortune of being a chal- chancellor, or in getting a chance to do service. When coming into connection with everyone, let there be the balance of being loving to the same extent as you are detached. However, what happens instead? Sometimes the percentage of being detached increases, and sometimes the percentage of being loving increases. To be loving means to have the feeling of being an instrument and being humble. However, instead of this, you have the consciousness of mine. This is my task. This is my place. I have received all these facilities according to my fortune. I have accumulated these facilities and brought this place, this service and service companions. And students are also companions to this point with so much effort. They are mine. Is there no value given to the effort I have made? Is there a difference between the feeling of being an instrument and having the consciousness of mind? or are they the same? This consciousness of mine has increased in a royal form. Bab Dada hears a great deal of such royal language and royal thoughts of the consciousness of mind in the heart to heart conversation. They come and talk sweetly to Bab Dada and the instrument souls with a lot of love. Baba, only you can help me in this. What do you think? Is this not my task? Is this not my responsibility? I not receive my right? You become very clear at giving knowledge to the Father. Bab Dada continues to smile. You are instruments. Whatever I receive, however I receive it, whatever, where, where you make us sit, whatever food you give us, whatever you make us do. We will do only that. This is the first promise of everyone. You made this promise, did you not? Is this a promise or is it just in terms of eating and drinking? Disinterest in the consciousness of mind is unlimited disinterest. New types of the consciousness of mind are merging even more. Today's blessing: may you be knowledgeable to the deep philosophy of karma and keep your register flawless with the blessing of receiving a divine intellect. As soon as every Brahmin child takes birth, he receives the blessing of having a divine intellect. Only when there isn't any type of influence of any problem, any company, or of your own dictates on your divine intellect can your register remain flawless. However, if your intellect does not work at the right time, they can be a stain on your register. This is why it is said that the philosophy of karma is very deep. People of the world repent for their action at every step, whereas you children who are knowledgeable about karma never have to repent for your action. You would say, Wah, my elevated actions. Slogan: only with the deep inculcation of purity can you experience super sensuous joy. Super sensuous joy. Om Shanti.